Hi everybody, and welcome to another edition of Steve's Hat Picks, where we look through the NHL and the week that was and stuff that made me go, wow, that's neat. I'm gonna put it in the Hat Picks video. Because it's not a very strict criteria, but shut up. Let's just get right into it. Maybe we should start with the biggest slam dunk of them all. Mika Zibanejad. Oh, sorry, you've never heard of him? DJ Z-Bad. Oh yeah, now you know. He scored 5 goals in an NHL game, including the OT winner. Just roll them all.
D'Angelo looks toward the net. Feeds Panarin for the shot. Score! Deflected in off of Mika Zibanejad. Penalty call on Kuznetsov. Rangers will get an extra man on. They do. Shot by Zibanejad. He scores! Mika Zibanejad with a big drive. And the Rangers take a 2-1 lead. Both these teams outstanding third period teams this season. A giveaway to Buchnevich in front. Score! It's a hat trick for Mika Zibanejad. Here comes Capo Caco. Winds up, big shot, save, rebound, score!
It's an unbelievable feat to score 5 goals, and it feels like we should just sort of gloss over them on account of there's 5. We got to take some time in the OT winner. Look at this thing.
Panarin, up the middle, Zibanejad. He goes to the net. He scores! He scores! The Rangers win! Mika Zibanejad with 5 goals! Do you believe it?
There's Panarin going back to get it. Head up. Here it is. Right on the tape. And Zibanejad does the rest. He goes to that backhand and he goes up high underneath the crossbar. We've seen it so often. Beautiful pass from Panarin. And this thing is a work of beauty. What a game. Rangers get 2 points out of this. We keep talking. They are believers.
Artemi Panarin is just having a ridiculous season, and I mean, Mika Zibanejad has been scoring at over a goal a game for over 20 games now. Look at this just lazy whoop pass up the middle. Kind of easy to get a little open when you have Artemi Panarin on the ice, even when it looks like he's not even trying in overtime. You know, sometimes the team can be losing, they can be out of a playoff spot, they can be whatever, but then they do something that makes you go, oh, they're not going to screw this up. They're actually going to pull this off. Mark my words. I'm saying it right now. Drew, hold me to this. You can clip it. The New York Rangers are going to make the 2020 Stanley Cup playoffs. I said it. On DJ Z-Bad, they will make the playoffs. I'm telling you. But they have a ways to go. Until then, it's a pretty decent hat pick. Now, it's interesting because Washington Capitals fans have had it so well for so long, but they're actually very upset right now. Team's struggling a little bit. Things aren't going so great, even though they're in a playoff spot. They're, at the time I'm shooting this, top of the Metro. But no matter how bad things are, no matter how dark the days seem, there's always Alex Ovechkin. Here he is just basically giving the Buffalo Sabres a wedgie.
Bounce, come out in front of the net. You can rip it.
Ovechkin fires, he scores! Off the draw, crossing over, and a Whistler cuts the Buffalo lead in half.
Now that is an OV goal for sure, number 48. And it took him 2 whacks at that puck before he shot it. He actually had the control the first time it came back, and then rips it, and his #1 fan in the stands watching this. There's the movement. How about that play around Oposo? Oposo, the jock strapper. Look at that, Joe. What a play. Got to bring that out when Ovi does that against the forward trying to protect him.
Where do I even start? Right off the face-off. Were you ready? Were you ready? It's already in the back of your net. Alexander Ovechkin dangling, I like that, Kyle Okposo right out of his jock. And before you even see the shot leave his stick, if you're Linus Ullmark, you got to be like, you know what, you just score. I mean, he's done it over 700 times. He kind of knows what he's doing. Who knows how many hat picks he's got left in him? I mean, it's Alex Ovechkin, probably 100 or so. But this, my goodness, friends, is a hat pick. Moving on to our next hat pick. That, of course, was Alexander Ovechkin. This next one is a much younger, left-handed, Swedish Alex Ovechkin. He's not like Alex. He's a very good hockey player, is what I meant to say. Here's Elias Pettersson, now part owner of the Columbus Blue Jackets. Did you know that?
Blue Jackets still have the puck. But the pass back is out of the reach, and here comes Pettersson flying after the puck. In on goal, scores! Elias Pettersson put it into sport mode, and the Canucks are within one.
Here comes Elias Pettersson out of the penalty box. And look at this speed and protect the puck. Okay, he's going wide, protect the puck. And you can see that little chip as Elvis Brzlikins is thinking, okay, he's going to have to go wide. And instead, Pettersson just chipped it through the legs. Ryan Murray had no chance to catch Elias Pettersson.
Again, I know a lot of Canucks fans, they're nervous because they're right there on the cusp of that playoff battle. But man, the way Mika Zibanejad took over for the Rangers, you see the way Pettersson is playing now for the Canucks? Guys, they're not missing. On this one, Pettersson just rocket crossovers through guys. He had to dance around David Savard, was that? Which Savard was that? Wasn't Mark. And then he blows by Ryan Murray like he's not even moving. If Elias Pettersson was in a puck race with me, it would have looked about the same. Except I wouldn't have been able to take him down. And then even while he was down, the thing goes in. Elvis left the building. There, I stole that from Drew. I stole it. I want that one. I want that. Sometimes Drew says things and I'm like, let me do it. And can I just say this, just little thing, has nothing to do with Pettersson? Well, it is loosely related. Can every arena adopt the cool glowy lights in the glass? Come on. I'm sure it's annoying and a pain, and have one of those been knocked out before? That's got to take forever to replace. I don't care. It looks cool, shiny, sparkly. I like it. Keep it. That's a hat pick, and so is the goal. And rounding off our hat picks, sometimes it comes from unexpected places. For example, a game that does not matter. It doesn't. It's the Ducks and Sens. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. They're in the playoff hunt. No. All this affects is the battle for first overall, which I guess if you cheer for a tanking team, it is important. But the Ducks, they don't care. They've actually been playing with some jam recently, and wow, did they put on a clinic against the Ottawa Senators. We honestly thought about making this a dang it, but the Senators allowed goals from the Ducks on shots 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. But instead of making that a dang it, we are choosing to make a hat pick out of Nicolas Deslauriers scoring on 3, 4, and 6 for his first ever NHL hat trick, and to boot, it was a natural hat trick.
The goal line, steps out in front, got it across, Deslauriers scores!
Gets his puck back in the corner, spots Deslauriers. He's backing up. He gets away from England and rips it up into the top of the net.
Oh, he's about to get two.
Deslauriers across to Rowney into the slot. Deslauriers got his second of the game. Nick Deslauriers from Rowney again.
On the little rush, what a nice pass that was. A Carter Rowney. Watch Rowney, little flip pass into the open space, and Deslauriers buries it.
Now he's about to bag 3. This guy had 4 goals coming into this game. Look at the celly.
Off the face-off, Deslauriers has a hat trick! Speaking of nights that he may not ever forget, Nick Deslauriers has his first NHL hat trick, a natural hat trick here in the first.
Face-off win, Backus pulls it back. Hogberg gets a little bit of it. Oh yeah, it's off his forehead, then I think the glove, and back over his shoulder.
Like he's done it 1,000 times. I love it. Not everything has to be a dang it. Not every rooting or spanking of a team, I suppose, has to be a dang it. Sometimes you just gotta respect the player and a special achievement. Nicolas Deslauriers, here's my hat, bud. Here's my hat pick. You can't throw that in the ice. Can we? The thing won't stay straight. Can I? I'm not endangering anybody. No one's in the seats. I guess that means I'm not in the building either. Whatever. It's a hat pick. That's it for this week's edition of Steve's Hat Picks. What did you think about it? Did we miss anything? Leave a comment in the comment box down below. And that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like to tell all your friends. I just like to see if I can do that in one breath at this point.